to all you folks who enjoy our veggies. We have an up and coming crop here. This basil here. If you ever enjoyed pesto, now's the time. And I just want to tell you a little bit about what it takes to actually grow this stuff. First of all, we start with the variety. Up until a few years ago, all the growers here had a horrible problem with a disease called downy mildew that made it almost impossible to grow good basil here. And then Rutgers University, the ag school at Rutgers, developed this miraculous new variety that is essentially immune to this disease, and it's just revolutionized. It's made it possible to grow basil again as a major component of a summer veggie program. It kind of had just about disappeared around this area. So you can be thankful for that. And maybe you want to thank us for all the work it takes to grow this too. We started probably, let's see, beginning of March in a protected space. Little tiny baby seedlings. We transplant them 2 times. Once from a crowded thing into a little bit bigger container, and then into the field out of that container. Once the weather's nice, we often have to start it with a little bit of extra protection because we're trying to get it as early as possible to have as long a season as possible. We stretch the season on just about every crop that we grow here with all these different little techniques that we have. So I also want to mention the way we cut this. We just do like a bud cut all the time. As soon as we see a bud that has this little flower tip growing in it, there's just the beginning of a little flower tip there. As soon as we see that appearing, we just cut this top little part, this much right here. The stem at that point is totally tender. You can take our basil out of your package. There's no big tough stems in it. You can put it right into your food processor or blender if you're making pesto, or just chop it up and throw it into your sauce or your pizza. So we're trying to make it. It also grows back really nicely for us that way too. So it's a double benefit the way we're harvesting it. And the bushes, these things, maybe we'll take another shot at the end of the season, but these bushes are going to be this big and about this big around by the end of the season. And that's when we'll want you to keep stocking up your freezer with pesto, because this is a 5-month crop. This is month 1, and it just keeps on going.